So basically, this summer school is now over. And if you remember, 2 weeks ago, when I gave my short, introduction to the school, we said that we had 3 main objectives. The first one was to try to connect the different communities working together in interstellar studies at all scales and in all environments. So I think we did that because that was really hard-coded into the school. That's really the way we designed it. Our second objective was to contribute to forming, the new generation of astronomers. And I think that we did that too, because we got you really a world-class lineup of experts, and those lectures actually were very good. So I think you should have all profited from that. And our third objective was to try to make people know each other, encourage collaboration and kickstart projects, knowing that we were suffering from this virtual format that we could not meet in person. So making people know each other, I know that it happens. And the organizers and several speakers actually all noted that there were a lot of interesting comments on the Slack, a lot of interesting discussions during the hands-on session, that the questions to the talks actually were very interesting. So that's something that we already did. Encourage collaborations and kickstart projects. So I'm aware of a few projects, but I'm sure I'm not aware of everything. And that probably takes time. So I would say that this one is probably also kind of a check, you can contest it if you want. So now that the school is over, there is some sort of legacy, all the material that has been provided. So all the slides and video are going, the links of videos, lectures are going to be archived on the school website that you cannot really read. And the YouTube channel is going to stay for a while too. And as you saw, several of the hands-on projects will have delivered actually some material that you can eventually use if you want to redo or learn some of the techniques. So we need to thank all the speakers, especially because those speakers were really, they were the meat of the school. And I say that in a vegetarian way. So they were really, the center of the school. So we can thank them. Oops. So I want also to thank all the people who have helped put together and supervise the hands-on sessions. And especially those we contacted the last weeks before the school, because we were trying to increase, the number of available spots in this hands-on session. And I know that several of them actually were following another conference at the same time. So it's really, they were committed. So we need to thank them too. So that's, I need also to thank all my colleagues in the SOC. Because, believe it or not, but making other people work, it's a lot of work. So that's basically what we did. And so we thank also Jérôme's daughter, who designed the school logo, which is nice. And our sponsor, PCMI and PNCG. And finally, we also need to thank all of you, the participants, because if nobody showed up, basically, we would have looked really close. So you are really the center of this school, and we thank you for that. So just to say that now that we have thanked everyone we could ever thank in this conference, we said, at the beginning, I told you that basically this time, the story of this school is that it was supposed to be in this seaside town, and that because of what we are all, stupidly in front of our computers. Let's hope that next time for the next conference, we'll be able to kind of reverse this reaction and actually meet somewhere, wherever it can be in the next conference. Doesn't mean that there will be a re-edition of this school. It's not planned at all, but I'm sure we will meet somewhere. So thank you, everyone.